Hi, this is Michael Kaszubski, and welcome to another Business Plain and Simple Tuesday Tidbit podcast brought to you by Regroup Advisors. I've only had a half a cup of coffee this morning, and so at this point in time, I don't know if I'm going to be as lively as I normally am. But with that said, I have a great story about how you always want to make sure you quote a job right. And doing business with another family member could get very stressful at some point in time. So 16-year-old Mike, before all this gray hair and wrinkles, I had a landscaping company. I think in the previous podcast, we talked about summer mist landscaping. And my very first job that we had was redoing somebody's backyard at a lake house. Great. I go there. I price out everything. I quote it. I give the person their quote. They give me a retainer. I use my grandfather and my father's company to deliver the topsoil and all the stuff that I need. Everything's going great. 4 days into the job, I go, a little short. So yeah, I figured, hey, I'm going to lose on this, but I'm going to go to Grandpa and I'm going to sit there and ask him for a little leniency since it was my first job and didn't really quite know how to quote it. My grandfather and my dad cut from the same cloth, obviously, based on previous stories you've heard. This is how this one goes. Hey, Gramps, yeah, I underbid the job. I need 4 yards of topsoil. Can you just have them send it over? And my grandfather said, yeah, sure. Where's the cash? I said, well, see, I underbid the job and we're a little short and I'm a little concerned that I can't get it done. My grandfather said, yeah, great. Where's the cash? My dad from the other room comes in. I said, hey, Dad, can Grandpa's kind of, yanking my chain here. Can you guys just kind of front me the cash? And my dad goes, I'm out of it. And he goes back in the back room. And like, he's not saving his 16-year-old son. So I tell my grandfather one last time, Gramps, see, here's what happened. This is the first time I've done it and blah, 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 blah. And he said, yep, you can leave my office now. Come back with cash. So I had to go back to the people that were working who I already have paid and said, hey, everybody, kick in some cash. I got to go get the topsoil, which I did. Walked in, got the topsoil, got it delivered. And in my naivety, thought my grandfather was going to actually refund the money, pat me on the back and go, hey, never do that again. Nope. I took a bath on that job, had to come out of my savings account to do it, paid everybody off, and I went home negative. I actually paid the customer to complete the job. Go back in and tell my grandfather, hey, wow, what do I do? This is tough. And he goes, build in a contingency, idiot. Exactly like that. And from that point forward, I've always made sure that we've covered the cost, we've covered the quote, and we made sure everything is good. But funny story, people, if you think your family members are going to bail you out because of your mistake, ain't happening. And I had 2 generations tell me no in the same 5 minutes, which was awesome. I can't wait to do this to my son, Brandon, one day, because it just rolls downhill at that point. So once again, today's tidbit, make sure you quote your stuff right. And if you don't, you got to figure out a way to do it because your family's not definitely coming to help you out. This has been another Business Plain and Simple Tuesday Tidbit podcast brought to you by Regroup Advisors. Have a great week.
If you've enjoyed this episode of Business Plain and Simple Tuesday Tidbits by Regroup Advisors and don't want to miss future topics, well, like and follow us wherever you get your podcast. Interested in learning how Regroup Advisors can help your company? Contact us at info@regroupadvisors.com or online at regroupadvisors.com.